Hi, hello my guys, welcome to another episode of the Mikeway Kicks. What a debut for Delap. Fantastic win for Chelsea in the first game of the Club World Cup. If you are new to this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and let's get into how the first game went for Chelsea. Going into the first game of the Club World Cup, what a win for Chelsea. A very important 3 points for Chelsea. And this is a statement Chelsea have actually made out there that yes, forget the fact that it's been 2 weeks of active football in the Conference League. 2 weeks plus, 2 weeks and some days. Chelsea still have that rhythm in them, and what a way to pick up a 3 points and a victory against LAFC. Going into the match, it was a bit of Chelsea actually started a little bit better than we thought it would be because of the fact that Chelsea has not had an active last few weeks. But what a game. It was a very important victory for Chelsea. Enzo Fernández has actually put his foothold in this game. You could see the drive, you could see the hunger in this team, you could see how players are actually willing to play for the coach and for the team. Everybody stepped up, and despite how the game went, the most important thing was the win for Chelsea. A goal for Neto in the first half and another goal for Enzo in the second half sealed the victory for Chelsea. It was a very, very important victory for Chelsea in this tournament. According to Enzo Fernández, this tournament is not a preseason. He has said it. This tournament is not we have to go there and see and test this player. No. This tournament is for you to compete and for you to win. This tournament is for Chelsea to win. How would it feel for Chelsea to have their name in the first trophy or in the first edition of the Club World Cup? It will be super amazing and a very, very good victory for Chelsea. Some players performed really well, but one or two notably names that didn't really perform. But let's go into it. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. The first goal came for Neto. Fantastic play for Jackson. Jackson actually had to drop in, receive the ball and play Neto through. And that was how Neto took the ball, beat one player and scored. Now you could see the drive and the hunger in Jackson. That is why you need to have competition in the game of football. When you have competition, it pushes the next player, to actually do better. Last season, it was Maguire against Jackson. That is a no match for me. But having Delap now come on the shoulders of Jackson, pushing Jackson, he knows that if he doesn't perform, he knows that this is the summer transfer window. If he doesn't perform, Chelsea might likely get another striker, and that might be the end of Jackson in Chelsea. So it was a very, very good game for Chelsea, for Jackson dropping in, receiving the pass and playing Neto through. Neto picked up the ball, beat one player and scored. Now at that moment, you could see how Chelsea actually controlled the game, playing the ball softly, controlling possession of the game, and momentum actually shift to LAFC. LA started playing so well, getting chances and trying to equalize, and that was it for the first half. The second half came, and Delap was actually introduced. James was actually hooked off, and Malo Gusto was brought in. You could see how the game was going at the time, and trust me, for a player like Caicedo who played 85 minutes or 80 minutes, trust me, Caicedo was one of the best players today. He was my man of the match. How he performed, top notch. The way he played, excellent. See, the way I see Caicedo playing every day, sometimes I wonder, this guy, will he have a perfect replacement? Because trust me, Sugo is still a young player, but what Caicedo does and what Caicedo brings to the game, trust me, fantastic. Lavia is the closest thing I've seen to Mikel. How Lavia plays, very composed on the ball, very calm on the ball. You will know that he has something to offer. And when he was hooked off the game in the first half, you could see how the midfield took time before they could gain back momentum and before they could gain back possession. When Enzo came into the game, Caicedo and Enzo, it was a bit momentum was with LAFC for some period of the game, but later, Chelsea picked up, Caicedo picked up, Enzo picked up, and the game started flowing. So, Lavia, Caicedo in midfield was fantastic today. Then the Delap assists. The Delap assists. See, Delap had a contribution into the game. Now, this is what you need to do coming into a team like Chelsea, because Chelsea is a very big team compared to Ipswich. Now you're coming from Ipswich DC, the all eyes are on you. First of all, you've already put pressure on yourself for picking the number 9 jersey. Now you want to come and challenge Jackson. You need to impact the game as quick as possible. Jackson got an assist in the first half. Now you need to do the same or go one better. And guess what? He came into the game, he received the pass, tried to find space, he was bullied off the ball at first. Came into the game again, he made a blind run, the pass was given to him, and he made a beautiful cross into the box and a goal for Enzo. Now that is how you affect the game. So a very good debut for Delap. You know, you could see him trying to hustle up, trying to, come into the game, affect the game, trying to play with his midfielder. That is what you want from Delap. I love the hunger, I love the drive, I love what Delap brought to the game for Chelsea. So it was a very good one. So I love how composed the defense was today. Yes, there were some times the defense was a little bit shaky, Tosin, Kowi, but trust me, Cucurella was the best player in the defense today. He was everywhere. He was very good. Tosin was good at some points. Kowi was good at some point, but sometimes they were shaky. But trust me, they were good at some point. Now, to the bad, Sanchez, a very good goalkeeper today. He played well today, but most of the time his services were so bad. His throw sometimes is bad. His service with his foot is bad sometimes. Yes, his shot stopping is okay, but his passes are so bad. And this is what has really cost us, during the course of the season, last season. Most of the time he returned possession back, to the team. If LAFC had a better striker, Chelsea would have conceded today. But overall, he had a good game, but his passes are still off, and that is why Chelsea need another goalkeeper going into next season. The commentator said Sanchez was given 7 years contract in 2023. Chelsea fans, Sanchez, he has 5 years contracts still running in Chelsea. What? But that's a story for another day. Madueke is not a left winger, Maresca. Madueke is never a left winger. His preferred position is on the right. Yes, Chelsea didn't really have enough wingers coming into this game. Chelsea actually had 3 wingers coming into this tournament. I understand, but Madueke, if you want to see the best of Madueke, he has to play from his preferred position. But he tried, he did a little bit average, but he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't really affect the game. But trust me, Madueke does better on the right, and that is what Maresca needs to always know. But I understand the fact that Chelsea doesn't have enough wingers coming into this game. Then the ugly for today is Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto, are you coming with the form that you used to end the season? Are you coming with that same form into this new season or into this tournament? Trust me, Chelsea needs to win this tournament, and we don't accept a performance like that from Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto has to step up. It's not only when Reece James is on fit, that's when you play better. Even when Reece James is fit, play better and push him, to the limits. Trust me, Malo Gusto today, when he came into the game, he was lost. He wasn't able to affect the game, and that is not what we want from a player like Malo Gusto. He has to step up at every single time. What we learned today is Enzo Maresca can be flexible in terms of his formation. You could see how we started the game with 2 defensive midfield, and you see how we ended the game in the second half with 1 defensive midfield and 1 number 8 in Enzo. You could see how he could change things. His build-up was different in the first half to the second half. So in as much this is not a preseason, he is trying to test some certain things and see how it goes for Chelsea. So it was a very good game for me. The official player of the match today was Pedro Neto, but my own player of the match today was Caicedo. He was everywhere. He did excellently where he marked the whole 90 minutes. Who was the man of the match? Tell me what you think about this game. Tell me if your predictions were right. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until I come away again next time, I remain your boy Mikeway. Stay cool. Cheers.